Radio frequency identification technology has its roots in World War II. The Germans, Japanese, Americans, and British were all using radar to warn of approaching planes while they were still miles away. The problem was there was no way to identify which planes belonged to the enemy and which were a country's own pilots returning from a mission. The Germans discovered that if pilots rolled their planes as they returned to base, it would change the radio signal reflected back. This crude method alerted the radar crew on the ground that these were German planes and not Allied aircraft. This is, essentially, the first passive RFID system. Under Watson Watt, who headed a secret project, the British developed the first active identify friend or foe, IF, system. They put a transmitter on each British plane. When it received signals from radar stations on the ground, it began broadcasting a signal back that identified the aircraft as friendly. RFID works on this same basic concept. A signal is sent to a transponder, which wakes up and either reflects back a signal, passive system, or broadcasts a signal, active system. The article also mentions that advances in radar and RF communications systems continued through the 1950s and 1960s. Scientists and academics in the United States, Europe, and Japan did research and presented papers explaining how RF energy could be used to identify objects remotely. Companies began commercializing anti-theft systems that use radio waves too.